Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? Well, I'm just going to do an old fashioned get ready with me because I'm getting ready. And I've already done my base and some blush. I really like this blush. This is Butter Blush, and you can get it at your local drugstore. And there's something about it that just doesn't look super blushy. It's just kind of a shade, you know? And then I used my Anastasia bronzer for just kind of bronzing. I need to blend that out a little bit. It looks a little too browny. How have y'all been doing? Huh? That's the end of my coffee. That means no caffeine. So today, first of all, I want to put some lipstick on and make sure my lips are dry. I'm going to use a color that I got, and when I got it, I thought, I don't really like that because it was dark, so I rarely use it. But at the same time, y'all, this is a perfect color for today, and it is called Chic Rosewood, and it is a very dark rose. I need to do my nails so bad, y'all. Anyway, so it's a dark rose, but today I'm wearing a deep burgundy top, and I think that'll go. Your makeup's really to complement your skin, but you don't want it to clash with what you're wearing, which you shouldn't. Anyway, let's just see how I can do this today. No, I couldn't. Second try, no, couldn't do it again. Do y'all ever have those days where you just can't get your lip on right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Actually, you can, because you do this too. You talk. I bet that's how ventriloquists learn to ventriloquies. There you go. I think that's actually good. Okay. This isn't a bad color. It's just kind of a blah color. It's very, that's exactly what it says. It's a dark rose, which part of the prettiness of the soft rose is that it's not so purpley. You know, the purple side of rose, and this is. And so it's almost got a, I don't know, like a brown rose overtone instead of the rust rose overtone. But it's fine. It looks good. I'll keep this in my purse today. Whatever color you put on, be sure and take it with you. Even though this Chanel lasts, gosh, at least 4 or 5 hours, it does wear. I mean, it's lipstick. This gloss sets it, makes it shiny, and moisturizes, because any matte, long wear lipstick is going to probably dry your lips out. That's how it holds on. It's like probably waterproof. So, what palette I'm going to use today? I am going to try the Bare Minerals The Hidden Treasure. This is one that I had a long time ago, and I really liked it. But, you know, as I go and purchase for you guys to see stuff, I don't always go back to what I've just bought, and I've just made a decision. I'm not going to do that so much. Not that I won't, you know, show y'all new things, but I need to use, just like y'all need to use, I'm not telling you what to do, but we all need to use what we have. And then when you need something, go try something unusual. So I'm going to do this number 10. They've got numbers on it. And it's, I like that, you know, it's just kind of like, yeah, it's just number 10. But it's called Gemstone, and it's a very champagne pink. There's a pink undertone to this highlighter, and I think it's going to be very pretty under the brow and in the inner corner. And I just go straight up and down in the inner corner so it hits the top and the bottom lid and the tear duct, and then I just brush it over the lid a little. And if I want a really shimmery day like I do today, I'll go over it twice. And I'm just using an angled, just making sure I blend that in real good. Back and forth into the skin kind of gets it down in the pores, and it just blends it in real good. Excuse me. And now I need to do some, and I'm kind of using the more, on an angled brush, you've got the tall end and the short end. It's much more packed on the short end, and so that's what I use right on the tear duct. And then I just kind of let it, again, straight up and down, hitting the top part of the lid and the bottom on the tear duct. And then I just kind of brush it over. And that just kind of makes it, you know, have continuity. That's pretty. I like it. Yeah. Like that a lot. Let's see. What else do we have? What else do we have? Oh, we need to put on a transition color. Oh, there really isn't a good transition color. I'm going to use the one next to it, Queen Tiffany Matte. And it's kind of like a taupey, the undertone of it is to the red. So it's like a taupey burgundy, which goes. But I don't know how dark this is going to be. So we'll tap that off and just use this outer corner to see. Pretty dark, but enough that it could be a transition color. So we're just going to lightly. And you know what, guys? I don't know if I'm going to use a crease color, because that's just a good crease color. Sometimes your transition color, especially if it's dark enough, can be a good crease color as well. And you don't need to put that third color on. A lot of people don't. I do it for depth. And it doesn't feel like it needs it today. So it feels like that's plenty. Yep. So I'm not going to put a transition, what am I trying to say today? I don't know. So normally I would use this, but what I am going to do, this is the E45, I believe, from Sigma Beauty. It's a tapered blending brush. What I am going to do is mix a little of that with, let's see. You know what I will do? I'll put a little of this concentrated in the corner. So what you do is you put your brush down, get it good in the sockety area, and just do a circle without lifting the tip in. And see how that just deposited more color? It's the same exact color, I just deposited more of it. Just do like you're doing a circle, but don't lift. Like, don't do like that. Just do the end of it. And then just kind of blend that out into the V shape. You can go in a little bit just to blend it. And you know what? That was just enough. I was going to use black, but black's a little harsh for daytime, even for me. Y'all know I like definition. So again, you're going right in that socket, the outer socket area right there, and just doing a little circle without lifting the brush. And what that's basically doing is cleaning the brush off on your... Again, right in this outer area, and you're just doing like that. See how I just made a dark spot? Now you're just going to blend that out into the V. You can go back and forth just to kind of get a nice blended look. Yeah, that's enough definition. I just like a little bit of definition, you know what I mean? Okay, now I need a blending brush real bad. So I'm just going to get a domed blending brush. Just always check those in case you blended before with a really dark color and you haven't cleaned the brush up. Always wipe them off. I have a little interesting. These are little makeup towels, which I find odd because they're like chenille. That's what it says it was. Got it at Books A Million in the checkout line right before the register. Oh my gosh, I got so many good stuffs there. It's almost like being in Sephora. They know you're standing and you're waiting and they give you little things, but they're not little prices. Always check that. They may be little, but that doesn't mean that they are cheap. There and there. And as we blend out that color right there and the edge, just get rid of any harsh lines. Again, right here, and blend out right here. Just blending out any harsh lines. I feel like that guy who painted, what was his name? Bob Goss. Happy Little Trees, just blending out harsh lines. Okay. Yeah, I like that palette. Oh wait, we're not through. I haven't done underneath. And back to this little cloth. And it's always good for a blending brush that you basically want clean all the time, because you want to not have color on it when you blend out other colors. So you just want to make sure you get anything off. Just, this is all I'm doing right there, is just kind of getting anything off. And then putting it back. And dropping it. Okay. I forgot to do underneath. And with that, we will use, I'm going to use this color right up here called Boardroom. It's a cool brown, which is perfect. And you can either wet it or do it dry, and I think that this will be fine dry. So I don't feel the need to wet it. I'm going to tap it off so it fall out under my eye, because I've already done my concealer. And run straight through your lashes. Puppies say hi, and then I'm just, any leftover, I'm going to hit the lashes on top. Just make a little baseline. Maybe run it through the brow, just to kind of make sure the brow has plenty of color. You know, where it's sparse, it's always a good idea just to use any leftover browns from when you're doing your face. And as you can see, just see the difference here. It's just, I'm running some powder through the lashes so that you don't see those individual little creamy colored holes. Same thing here, just kind of, it's almost like you're lining, but you're in the lashes, literally in the lashes. And that's the difference. Y'all, I'm real dried out skin today. Both my under eyes have had 2 treatments. They've had a serum and they've had moisturizer, and I've even done a roller, and they still look really crepey. And that's because I used my concealer, and I feel like maybe the concealer is just too heavy. And of course, you know, as I age, this may just be the week that my eyes decided to wrinkle on me. At some point they do, right? This may be that week. Y'all ever notice that as you get older, there's like a change, and you're like, that was today. That change happened today. It's the weirdest feeling. Just making sure I got plenty through the lash. I feel like it didn't pick up good out here. Anyway, any left over, we're just going to put on the upper lash. Just kind of before we use our liner. And any left over of that, we'll just maybe come through here.